Well, I believe we're live and we're exactly where we left off. What's going on, guys? I'm Lifted. I'll be your captain. Welcome back to my zone and welcome back to the Outer Worlds. Yes. Okay, what are we doing? We're looking for the Mr. Pickett, who is supposedly eaten by the Mantiqueen. We are here? No, we're here in Monarch. Oh, that's Cascadia. Should we change the follower as well? I don't know. I don't really know. All I know actually was decided to give my inventory a little clean off screen. That's what I did, and I found out where all my weight is. Let me see if that's loaded up. Nope. So weird, it doesn't come up so quick. Oh, yes it did. It is here. Okay. And he is here. Let's go here. We'll be quick. Nice and easy. I think we killed all the Mantiqueens there, since we ran around. Come on, Mikey Mikes. Adjust yourself. Don't be all up in my face. Keep my mic on the side. It does good, pretty well. When I play back any stream voice, it's pretty decent. Catching up fine. Maybe some whispers it doesn't, but mostly it does. Okay, that's Mantiqueen. Also, I wanted to try this. I found out a new weapon. Let's try it. Look, it's Purple Berry Lounge. I was kinda hoping it's gonna charge like the other one, but it just doesn't. Oh, good night. Good night. Is that it? Why am I burning?
Everyone all right?
I don't know. No, I don't have a phobia. Fuck off. Ooh, journal. I guess that was it. Let's get our weapon back. Better. Repair everything. In case. Oh, and yeah, look. For all my... Hey, wait, 0, 0, 0, yeah. All the mods. Oh, Raptidon hide. I finally found where the... Ooh, nice. We actually have to sell that. Let's not trigger them. Let's just warp out. Map, please. Shing! So, shit news, man.
You look like a man who's looking for some mostly fresh animal parts?
Oh, I just found some.
He'll probably be wanting it back. You see any sign of him? Funny place to leave a journal. But what about Mr. Pickett?
How the dumb are you? Escape artist.
Mysteries of the universe, I guess.
Not funny, Captain.
So this journal is all he left behind? Seems like I ought to read it. Looks mighty long, though.
You ought to know how dangerous that is.
Yeah, you're probably right. In any case, I appreciate you tracking down Mr. Pickett for me. Here's some bits for your trouble.
Okay, thank you.
Huh? Like what? Huh. I haven't seen her in a few days, but I've been meaning to ask her how that Raptidon acid is working out. I hope
Yeah.
it's working okay, because no one else really seems interested in this stuff. Wait, I see what's going on. She put you up to this so she could get a discount, hmm?
Oh, no, that's not it at all. She's smitten with you. You smited her. Smote? Smoot?
Don't get me wrong. I'd like to give her a discount. She's a real fine lady. Always talks nice and slow, so I understand. But if I give her one, I won't hardly make a bit, on account of no one else having any use for Raptidon tongues.
He's dumb. Let's persuade him.
You sound pretty sure. And she is awful nice.
Give her a chance. Give yourself a chance. Take her someplace nice.
Okay, I'll do it. Once her shift ends, we'll go someplace nice. Maybe to Chef Raymond's.
That's the spirit, Sebastian. Be yourself. Between you and me, Captain, I'm not sure Miss Celia knows him too well, but we can hope, right? I want them to be happy.
No, they're not gonna be happy. Trust. Oh. Always back to the main quest, I don't want to go for the main quest, I want to finish with this. Lilia Haken. Let's go give Celia good news. I'm just refusing to move on the main quest line. I want to finish this game. I want to complete it.
Have you talked to
Do all the
Sebastian
quests
yet?
I can find.
What did he say?
Well,
Okay, but how did he say it? Did he sound excited? Or like he was just agreeing to it?
he's dumb.
Was he like, yay, a date with Celia? I've secretly been waiting for this. Or was it more, sure, I don't have anything else going on? Not to worry. If I never buy another Raptidon tongue, it'll be too soon. Ah, look at me going on. I'm sure you've got other things to do, and Mr. Nandi's giving me that back-to-work look. Anyhow, thank you.
You're welcome, I guess. Good luck with your idiot. Okay, what's next? EMT man. Take Max to Hermit and Cilia. We are on Cilia, are we? The Hermit is... No, we're not on Cilia. Fancy clothes. Ain't here. Byzantium, okay. This is not it. I am kinda interested in this. That's the murder case we've seen before.
I hear those rich people in Byzantium pay a handsome bit for that.
weapon of murder. Found a clue, a clue. 3 nodes and bits. Not gonna take it. Excuse me?
Ooh, you're the new face.
Hello.
Wow, you must be up on all the latest tossball games. So who do you follow? Wait, don't tell me. You look like a Hammersmith Thunder fan. No, Glacial H Mammoths. Aren't they just? When I get to worrying about the marauders outside, the raptidons chewing at the walls, I just turn my transceiver up to drown it all out. Most of the time it's static on account of the frequency being clogged up, but sometimes it's tossball. So, what can I do for you?
Sure yet? Yeah, let's talk
Graham's
about that,
always
sure.
filling the airwaves with this propaganda, like it's done him any good. All it means is the tossball games get to us in fragments. Makes them real hard to watch.
Yeah, this kinda sucks.
Poor Isaac. I was wondering why I hadn't seen him in a few days. I'd really like to help. Isaac was a sweet fellow, even if he did have terrible teeth.
Oh.
Right. So the thing with Isaac is he didn't know where to stop. He'd get stuck on something, and he just couldn't let it go. Sometimes he'd drink Purpleberry Punch by the liter. Other times he'd keep betting on a losing team. Started owing the wrong people money.
Okay.
I don't know for sure, but I saw Elijah and his buddies pushing Isaac around. They're hooligans from Fallbrook. They sweep into town, drop supplies off behind the warehouse, and spend the rest of their stay getting rowdy over tossball games. They usually loiter in the alley behind the yacht club. They're not allowed in the bar anymore. I bet you anything Isaac ran into trouble with one of them.
Okay.
Mr. Sanjar will be pleased to hear about it when you're done. I know he gets fed up with the Fallbrook bullies, but there's not much he can do.
I can. Hey, just one more. Just one more till we can get 100 kgs. And then we'll finally be. I guess. Wouldn't hurt. Bounce it all to 50. I don't really wanna do individual ones. Let's see what we can actually. Well, we'll get into that when we have a choice. And nothing else. Oh, that's a nice weather today. Supposed to be nice weather tomorrow here as well.
What are the chances of all the times and places we could have been born?
Yeah.
Yeah, you were born here. Yeah, that sucks. I know all about it. Oh, nasty people, sis. Save.
Who the fuck are you? This ain't your alley.
Bitch! That's not nice to talk to people like this, or especially when you first see them.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Just
This is
not
our secret alley.
secret.
Berta already pissed by those crates to market.
Oh, you're real smart as well.
Listen, that purple-toothed twerp had it coming. Not that anyone has proof. And not that it's any of your business.
Okay.
Oh yeah? What are you saying exactly? Wow. Most of the pencil pushers around here cave as soon as you look at them funny. Fine, we're going. This ain't worth it.
Should we kill them? .
anger a man of the cloth.
Bitch! Yeah, kick her, kick her. Oh, shame we didn't see that. Fucking crates.
You okay, Captain?
Fuck yeah. Did they have anything nice? Bits, cartridges. Are they worth it? I mean, they killed the guy.
Got it. Heads down.
Don't you tell nobody about this. It's a secret alley. I don't know, they killed the guy. So, and they talked to me bad, so I feel fine for killing them.
Aha, the helpful stranger I've heard so much about. Here to do business.
No, I just here to
Clear
tell
my
you I helped
schedule.
you.
This newcomer has a meeting with me.
Fuck. I already feel important.
Did you hear that power play, Celia? They don't make them like this anymore in Halcyon. I only hope you don't judge me by my handshake. Now, what business brings you here? What a charming notion. One doesn't meet many free spirits in Halcyon. Not outside Tartarus prison, anyway. Forgive me, I'd be positively enraptured. Only, I take it this means you aren't here for Saltuna.
Oh no.
Now, there's no need to humor me. I'm used to this particular letdown.
Seems like you're having a rough time, Mr. Sanjar. Are you doing quite all right?
Oh, don't worry on my account. This is merely the latest in a long line of professional erotic and athletic disappointments. Now, I had hoped that livening up our advertisements with enticing figures would draw the other corporations back to our bosom, but it seems we're back to the drawing board.
Okay.
Surviving alone isn't as easy as it looks.
Well,
Thanks
for
to the
sure,
so-called
yeah.
Hazard clause, Monarch has been cut off from the board's resources and protection for 10 years now. Now, we've kept ourselves in business by trading with individual corporations, but given the off-the-books nature of those transactions, such arrangements are precarious.
And I believe dangerous as well.
Yes, freedom is a tempting ideal, but a rather costly paramour.
Exactly. Intellectualism fuels the train to mankind's future, but the tracks the train runs on are forged from practicality.
Mr. Vicar, I don't want to be rude, but I don't think that means anything.
Yes, it's as though the good vicar has plucked the very words from my brain.
Well, Mr. Nandi here has a rather ingenious plan to get MSI restored to the board.
How?
On our terms, mind you.
Returning to the board is your only chance if you hope to survive here on Monarch. That doesn't mean it'll be easily achievable.
Indeed not. No worthwhile plan was ever simple. That's what I always say.
And if our advertising scheme hasn't borne fruit, then perhaps it's time we took matters into our own hands.
It's a two-pronged approach. The first part involves seeing Stellar Bay properly defended. With a Bolt 52 cartridge, of course. If you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting the Bolt 52, we'll be able to become one of the most productive and secure cities in Halcyon.
And
Okay.
you'll have a powerful ally on the board.
Where do we have this from?
Oh, yes. I'm going to be up all night with this. All those blanks waiting to be filled, boxes waiting to be ticked.
Try to control yourself, sir.
Have you any idea how powerful this is? Corporations have been toppled with less. What a question! Bureaucratic micromanagement is the only way anything gets done in Halcyon, and proper documentation is a key part of that. For
Okay,
our part, a bill of
Hermes.
liquidation/transfer Form 52 will protect our holdings on Monarch by temporarily assigning them to a pass-through entity once we drop our bomb on the board. Corporate espionage.
Okay.
How was that, Celia? Did I sell it?
Your best delivery yet, sir.
Celia?
Already noted for your review, sir.
I have reason to believe that one of the other corporations is operating on Monarch, illegally and in secret.
Is it really illegal if the
Ooh.
board's the one that makes the rules in the first place?
If we can find
I bet
proof,
that's
I
the
can
robot
use that as leverage
facility.
to encourage certain powers that be to accept our Bolt 52 and reinstate us on the board. You really think so? I admit I've been hatching this scheme for quite some time. I just needed someone capable to help me carry it out. If someone is operating here, then Catherine's almost certainly supplying them out of Fallbrook. Perhaps she could be convinced to tell you where they are. Oh, I imagine you do. But as much as I love your can-do attitude and dangerous gravitas, Catherine handles all of our shipments. So it would be best if you could leave her in one piece.
I didn't
Is
mean
that
to harm
how you
her.
people put it?
Talk to her.
Of course. I didn't mean to make assumptions.
Yes.
Once you,
Thank you.
subtly work out where this corporate facility might be, bring back proof of its operation. Maybe some nice letterhead. Or someone working there. That would do it. A foolproof plan if I ever heard one. I'll leave the execution to you.
Okay. Oh shit, I already did all of this.
But that's terrible. What happened? But that means we won't be able to log their testimonies. If there's one thing I've been hoping to re-establish in Stellar Bay, it's proper documentation for legal matters.
Oops.
Always a shame when tempers get the better of good sense. Still, your intervention in the matter is much appreciated. Please consider this payment for your services.
Thank you.
This has been my albatross. The great shame of my career. I give MSI everything. My work, my youth, my left kidney,
Oh,
and for
shit.
years, I was a joke to them. One of the executives required a transplant. I thought volunteering to donate might improve my prospects. Apparently not. Yeah, in charge of a scrap heap of a city. abandoned by the board and surviving only through the hypocrisy of our trading partners. I hadn't thought of it that way. But perhaps there's something to that. Thank you for that. Was there something else?
Maybe.
Hiram? Why, he's probably still out at Devil's Peak. Not that he's had the courtesy to notify me, at any rate. You'd head south along the road and look for a mountain to the west. Not that I'd advise it. It's a terribly dangerous trek. But if you insist on going, I'd recommend taking a local guide. Nyoka would be a prime candidate.
Okay.
If you can keep her sober.
Everything centers to her.
I see. And was his delivery of the MSI authorized greeting up to snuff? Well, that's excellent. I'll
Yep.
see that your feedback makes it into his review. What else can I do for you? Then it's good that I keep such meticulous notes. I've asked myself the same thing many times, especially seeing as the legal mechanisms we employed were part of the board's own bylaws.
Okay.
Not intentionally, though that's technically true.
Oh,
For many
such a
years,
shame.
this planet was home to as many corporations as Terra 2. Back then, it was known as Terra 1. As you may have noticed, this planet has more than its share of hazards. And as the other corporations began to tally their losses, they decided to pull out. Our leadership at the time certainly wanted to.
And how did that work out?
Most regard Monarch as a lost cause. But there were others of us who saw an opportunity. The chance to improve working hours and conditions, to reform MSI from the ground up. It's humane, but it's also good business sense. Exhausted, sick, and malnourished workers are not productive workers. Even a cursory review of the data bears that out.
I hope you'd treat them nice, whether it was good business or not, Mr. Sanjar. That's what being a community means. Treating people right, because it's the right thing to do.
Ms.
Yeah.
Holcomb is our endlessly optimistic crew hand. It's good for the captain's morale.
A noble thought, Miss Holcomb. Unfortunately, noble thoughts rarely sway board policy. Anyway, we learned of a loophole in the corporate bylaws that would allow MSI to claim ownership of the entire planet once the other corporations pulled out, creating the perfect environment for us to enact these new reforms.
Okay.
No, they laughed in our faces and insisted we'd be relocating to Terra 2, along with everyone else.
And you didn't.
Yes, some of us stayed behind, and as the most senior executive remaining, I ended up in charge of what was left of MSI. I moved forward with our planned reforms, as well as our strategy to assume ownership of the planet. Yet not long after I renamed it Monarch, the other corporations dislodged us from the board and began an official campaign to paint us as lawless savages.
Indeed.
I don't know. Everything we did was legal and above board. We followed their rules, and yet they still found reasons to declare us outlaws.
And
I do
savages.
think there's something useful in a governing body like the board. Something that keeps us from anarchy, but I dearly wish it functioned differently. Why wouldn't anyone? They own nearly all the resources and infrastructure in Halcyon.
Without the board, chaos would overtake the system. Working within the established order isn't a principle to snub one's nose at, Captain.
To be on the board is to be part of the colonial community, and being cut off means slow strangulation. I'm I'm not a man to put pride before progress.
Okay,
Membership
so
on the board can ease our hardships and provide us with opportunities, then that's the path I mean to pursue. Besides, I'm hopeful that additional leverage on our part will allow us a more equitable relationship. Indeed. I've discovered it's much easier to negotiate from a position of power.
obviously.
And I don't mean to leave MSI or its people at a disadvantage. My hope is to maintain the reforms we've managed here, and who knows? Perhaps once we're restored, we could spread them to other corporations.
Okay, little poison.
It's a legal provision that gives the board the authority to cordon off any planet or location that it deems dangerous.
But wait, what happens to the folks stuck on the wrong side of dangerous?
I'm afraid the welfare of a few hundred people is too minor a figure into the board's risk assessments. Yes, making all of MSI criminals in the board's eyes. Rather hard to run a business that way. Why wouldn't anyone?
Oh, no.
Indeed, we've got to consider realities, not ideals. If membership on the board can ease our hardships and provide us with opportunities, besides,
Yeah, we heard that. We heard this as well.
What can I do?
That's it, sir.
My dad taught me some French, you know. Stuff about omelets and, fromage. I could take a look at that journal.
Omwedu
By all
de
means,
fromage.
I would be astounded, yet astronomically in your debt.
Oh, yeah, there's nothing at all about eggs and cheese in here. Sorry.
That's all she knows. Hello,
Very
Catherine's.
Full. Thank you.
Okay. Done insulting each other? Let's go to Fallbrook. See what we can dig up. Dun 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 dun. Oh, we fixed all the shit here, so should be no issues as well. Boing, boing, boing,
Arthur today?
boing. Arthur is coming December 5th on Steam. I'm talking about Red Dead. Definitely getting it. Hello.
Uh-huh. You blind, fella? Or can you not see I'm busy?
Well, I'm busy
Why
as well.
is it every sissy pig fucker who strolls into my town expects me to smile and shout awful friendly? Welcome to Fallbrook. Only nugget of paradise in this entire law-forsaken land. Like a void damn advert.
Crude but forthright. I admire that.
Truthfully spoken, I do aim to properly represent my aforementioned nugget of paradise.
At least you got a sense of humor.
I'll be sure to remember that, fella. Want to tell me what you need?
Okay,
Well, I'm half listening.
good enough.
If it's one that don't mind getting dirty, then I sure do. But how am I to know whether you're reliable, if not fully trustworthy?
I'm a super duper, I'm lifted. Why can't we use charm? Maybe because we're not a lady?
That you won't ever do. But I like your style, so I'm willing to take a risk. We'll consider it a trial run.
Aye.
There's a Borst factory on up the way, run by a man who calls himself the King. Clive Lundberg, insufferable prick. That aside, it's a business ripe for the plucking. I want it. Clear as that. Stars, I hope so. Clive Lundberg, the self-proclaimed Borst King of Monarch, is swimming in profit and drowning in his ego. He's
Okay.
making the only meal to be had this side of Monarch, and I'm tired of ponying up for my dinner. I want that Borst factory. owner dead or alive. And you're the soon-to-be handsomely paid son of a bitch who's gonna get it for me. Kill him, run him out. I don't rightly care for the details. So long as Clive knows resistance to me is costly and futile. Hit him where it hurts. In his gut or his production lines ought to make do. If you got brass knockers, you can shoot your way through the front gate. If you don't fancy getting shot to shit, you can try asking Duncan for a disguise.
Okay, disguise is
another
nice.
way in, assuming you're courageous enough to trek the sewers. Void if I know. Then I'd say you might care to poison the cysty pigs, doctor a few financial records, or throw a wrench in the canning machinery.
Okay. Financial record sounds good.
It'll be more than good when you're finished. Maybe not for Clive, but for me and you, I'm sure.
No need to
and if
kill
you
him.
don't fancy going in guns blazing or crawling through a sewer pipe, see Duncan in the dry goods and sundry building. He ought to have an employee ID in that stash of illicit goods he keeps for select clientele. May luck be with you, since I won't be.
Okay, Busy Bee. Let's
How's
talk a bit
Clive?
more.
I do hope you gave him my regards.
Haven't been yet. If you see, I didn't leave.
Sure. Might be I know something about it. Might be someone hired my crew to blind drop supplies on the Northern Bridge. Might be they sure as shit weren't pirates. Now that I consider it, I ain't heard from my delivery team in far too long. Find them for me, and I'll pay you handsomely.
Okay, that sounds good as well.
And I'll thank you kindly for it. I take it you don't have a reservation. No matter, I keep a suite of VIP rooms for visitors of your, let's call it a certain means. The VIP rooms charge by the night, but for you, I'll make it a one-time fee. Got a feeling you'll make me a fine investment.
Okay.
Marvelous. Do take care of the place. Maid service won't clean after a murder.
Alright. I think we got a room. And where is it? Is this my room? That doesn't look like a VIP room. Where is your finest beds? Not here. Huh.
I don't think I like Miss Catherine. Not just on account of the swearing, though she swears awful much.
Efficient, clever, ruthless. I like her.
I kind of like taking Vicar Max with me because he speaks a lot. Hey, we've been there. I think we killed everyone there. I wanted to stay and install some dual capacity magazines because I finally found some. Did it fell down on them? Or... Trail of blood. I don't see any trail, but I feel we will need to fight, so clear up. Yoink, yoink. Hmm. Meh. Might prove useful. I was actually thinking there would be some enemy there. And hey, it's a tunnel. No shit. And we dock. Yong. I hear some. Oh, there's the little ones. They exploded. Di sabre. Okay. Hello, sir. The fuck are you and what the fuck you're doing here?
Stay back. I may be wounded, but I'm still armed.
Not
How'd
scared.
you get past my traps anyway?
I boomed them.
Just remember, I still got bullets, in case you get any funny ideas.
Oh, I'm very funny.
What are you doing out here anyway? That feels a mite better. Wish I had something to give you, but I gnawed through my last Spratwurst an hour ago. Cave like this makes a handy place to store goods or hide out for a spell. And the traps usually keep gawkers out. Catherine had us making drops for some big-shot client out here. And before you ask, I don't know who they are. Or were. The whole point of making drops in the middle of nowhere was to keep their identity and whereabouts a secret. The Marauders knew we were coming. Rigged the bridge with explosives and everything. If they found us, my guess is they found the client too. Last I saw, they were heading back up the hill. You'll see it on the right when you get out of here. If
Okay.
you got the sand to go after him, I'm sure Catherine can reward you for your trouble. Me? I'm headed back to Fallbrook, just as soon as I've caught my breath.
Okay. Well, I patched you up, so you should be fine. Taking all the funky shit. Well, I should say all the shit. Everything I can carry, I will take away from you. Na na na, you don't need it because I healed you. And now you're so thankful you letting me take this away. It's not yours. Cause it's mine now. And even if you lock this shit,
Aggressive as always.
I take. Because it's mine now. Okay. Oh, nice. One, two, three, one, two. Oh shit, I have so many of them. We wait. Ooh. Five. Meh. Not much of a difference. Fix everything, please. Okay. I wanna see what's... Was worth it. Totally worth it. Items are good, okay? Okay, here's this, here's that. Huh. Can I switch it off now? I was hoping for a more of a cave, but okay.
Looks like they were ambushed.
We ought to see if anybody's still alive. They might be too weak to call for help.
Don't worry, we'll kill them all.
Please, you don't have to do this. Look, I didn't mean what I said about your outfit. It's very fashionable, I swear.
Gotta get over there, Captain. Let me... We're alive.
That was done for.
Didn't see you there. I can do that too, by the way. You like it? They bomb so much I barely can see where the enemy's at. I really need space.
You're a deft hand with a mag pick.
I'm everything. I am everything you ever were afraid of. But I'm slow. There's 3 more enemies. Well, I think there is loot upstairs. Right. Very right. Was so right. Nobody was right like I was. Right? Right. Okay, should we enter here or here? Aww. Give me everything you got. Take it. Take it. And we'll clear the inventory after we and loot everything. So we don't have to stop every 5 minutes doing that. Okay. Shit. I wish you well, motherfucker. So we kinda couldn't save them, or maybe they have some more upstairs, or there's just the scientists that were here. I don't know. I don't know who, I don't know what, I don't know why, I don't give a fuck. Hello? Any regular people is around? Shit, I'm never leaving this place. It has everything. Let's just go around nicely, looting all the shit. And the bottles, the drawers, everything. Everything must be looted, man. Open? No. Why is everything on the floor? Okay, I guess we did something. Can we clear now? Ooh, 140. Oh, my sniper rifle. I have to tinker with it some. I have to update it. Why is this getting damaged while lying in my backpack? Yeah, there is. What? How is that? Oh. I was thinking, how is that upstairs there? If the rating isn't wide enough. That's exactly what I have, right? Yep. Decent armor. So inspiring. Not using inspiration really. Heavy. Hack. Lock. Persuade. Definitely. Shit, I still have a shit ton to go. Well, guess what? You're getting a new fancy armor. Guess what? You're getting a new fancy armor as well. Can be rough and tough. Science weapon damage. Chance to use. Oh shit. Aim for Parvati, I guess. Tactical time dilation meter. I guess. I guess. I still can't run. I'm still overweight. Still overweight. Sneak, sneak, sneak. Why we have 5 of those? Can break this. What is this? Oh wait, all junk. Have to get rid of quite a lot of them, you know. Drop. Okay. Ah. Or 5. Wow. What's happening? I'm dropping it, but my weight doesn't drop. Oh shit, I removed it from junk. Junk. Now drop 4. Okay, drop 5. More. Let's bounce. We need a vending machine. Something. Congratulations, you have your stuff.
Thank you again for retrieving the bolt. It's every bit as complex as I'd heard, but I'm up to the challenge.
Okay, you can
Anyway,
fill the form.
What can I do for you? Excellent timing on your part. I worked my fingers to nubs, but I've finally completed the Bolt 52 form. I dare say it will be my second greatest achievement after the Reformations.
You're getting ahead of yourself again.
So I am. Do you have this cartridge? I'm working on a plan to reorganize the board. Slowly, peacefully, and with meticulous documentation.
What's gonna happen to the people here when the board figures out what you're doing?
Well, by that point, my hope is that we'll be on the board once more.
I'm just... Maybe I'm worrying too much, but it seems the folks here get plans made for them an awful lot. When do they get to start making plans for themselves?
Once MSI is restored, the people of Monarch will be able to make more choices. We'll have all the brands and resources of the board here. But truly, I am getting ahead of myself. First, I need to submit the Bolt 52. With that data you're holding, of course.
Okay, let's fuck it.
I knew there was something going on. This is exactly the proof we need. The board will have to welcome us back now. I'll transmit this data along with the completed Bolt 52 right away. After that, we'll sit back and quietly wait for the board to respond.
That means no more broadcasts from us.
If you misbehave or harm the people, we're gonna take a picture of you.
You're making me nervous.
Exactly. I will take a picture of you with my gun if you misbehave. So be good now. Ooh. So, junk. Let's see how much. Oh yes, so much lighter. Look at that, 181. That was a lot of junk. Okay, what's next on the menu? Empty man, provide fancy clothes, terminal, deal with Clive. We'll sit on that. Go search for Earthworm's terminal and upgrade our guns. Back to the ship. On board of Unreliable.
Warning, intruders will be... Oh, it's you.
Aha, very fucking funny, Ada. Fuck yeah. Now that's... Post armor damage that. Okay, we'll do it. What about this? Fire. Oh shit. Fire and noise. Critical damage. Yeah, this is a beast. Let's tinker. What about our armor? Here. Corrosion. Physical. Monofields. Pascal. Venus. That's all nice, but I want to kind of keep most of them for when I have the end game or like better armor, but I don't know where it stops. Kind of feel we're kind of high level already. What's this? Tech skills. Why is this tech skills like this and this tech skills like this? It looks just the same. It weighs just the same, but the price is different. All the noting is the same. We'll deal with that all later. Oh, so many. really don't know if that's the right thing. I should better stop. Let's go check my cabin, terminal, whatever. Install. Oh, I think I've never been this high. I know I've been. Is he gonna walk and clean?
Initiating initialization sequences. Greetings, customer! This SAM unit is unable to locate your registered information. Would you like to register your SAM? Registering new owner. Captain. SAM units live to clean and clean to live.
Nice.
Every SAM unit comes lean, mean, and ready to clean.
Shit.
Thank you, customer. SAM. We guarantee it's the only sanitation and maintenance unit you'll ever need.
Sanitation and maintenance.
All SAM units travel fully assembled in a 12x12 corrugated steel box.
Nice.
Did you know SAM units are capable of equipping regulation-grade flamethrower nozzles? Upgrade your attachment today and get to firing away.
Nice. Okay, so I can mod you in a battle droid. Look at that, 50-50. Kinda wanna go with the long guns. Not fun. Okay, so pristine is what doubles the durability and increases value. It's all kinda black from this point on. No. Fuck it, long guns. Maybe we should invest in hacking. I don't know. Fuck it, long guns. Actually, keep it for now, we'll decide later. Fuck yes, give me the weight. Okay. What now? Is that the exit? He just wants me to go, okay. I guess we can go this time. We can actually go on a main quest. Oh, we can take Sam with us. That's actually dope. Take Parvati. Probably take Vic. Let's go, you two. The man of the cloth who was in prison. Doesn't add up. No, really. Okay, hello, nice character who we shall meet. Which way should we face? This? Face this way. More stuff to see. Aww.
And the little bastard's slippery, right? On account of its blood, so it's sliding. All over the place, trying to crawl away. Getting so I can't tell the blood from the mud. But I gotta get in there, get right in that baby rap's stomach and dig it out. If so much as a drop of stomach acid got on that medallion, shit, I don't know what I'd do. Might be I'd hunt every damn rapt out there. Right. What are you staring? Wait. You ain't from around here. Who are you?
I'm lifted.
Ooh, charmer. Don't get a lot of that around here. Folks mostly grump at me about how I should join the MSI payroll. Nice change of pace. Buy me a drink, will you?
Alright.
Outstanding! What are you doing in Stellar Bay, stranger?
Looking for you, actually.
Well. Let's get down to brass nuts then, shall we? Wait, that ain't it. Brass rats? Let's talk business. I'm headed back out there after I sober up. You want a guide sooner than that? You have to get me something to clear my head.
No, I can wait.
Outstanding! Our dispensary here maintains a stock of, well, I don't rightly know what they are. Steroid or caffeine somethings? Pills. They're very good. I'm cut off for the month, on account of needing one just about every damn day. But I'm sure you've got your wily ways. Fetch me one and we'll be all set.
Sure, I can get one.
Well, they work. We got a deal or what?
Yeah. Just don't tell me I have to leave the city for this.
Poor Braxton. I don't want to think about it.
Hello, dearie. Why, I don't believe I've seen you before. And with sweet cheeks like those, I'd remember. What can Auntie Abigail do for you?
Don't touch me, that's for one.
And what a helpful young man you are. Nothing like a little pill to liven up the spirits. Who's your lucky friend, dearie? Orange, you a saucy thing.
Yes.
I may not be a fresh young thing anymore, but with age comes experience, dearie. Much as I'd love to. My rheumatism is especially fierce at the moment, and I'm all out of my medicine. But I'd hate to send you away empty-handed. You were here for Caffeinoid, weren't you? Who's it for? I'm so sorry, but with the iconoclasts and the marauder filth chasing away what little trade we get, I'm afraid I have to reserve my supply for Stellar Bay residents. Our reserves have gotten so low, I've even had to start locking the supply room upstairs. Isn't it a shame what some people will do to get a little extra?
Come on.
Except for you. I can tell. You've got one of those faces.
Okay.
I'd make an exception for you if I could, my little cherub. Is there anyone else needing a special pickup from Auntie Abigail?
Yeah.
Oh, her. It's none of my business, but I have told her Dr. Williams would bump up her monthly allotment if only she'd join MSI. Contribute like the rest of us. Now I've gone and said too much. And you know me, dearie. I don't like to pry.
I don't know you. You're weird.
I'm afraid not. Dr. Williams managed the town's allotments from his terminal upstairs. Even I can't access them.
Well, I maybe can.
Oh, you flatter an old woman. Me, I'm just here to be a pretty face for the customers. And to keep an extra key to the supply room, for all the times Dr. Williams misplaced his. Careless experimentation with medicinal substances does take its toll, eventually.
Indeed.
In the town graveyard, I'm afraid. Poor man was always searching for the flower of enlightenment. On the way, he tried some rather daring substance combinations.
A trial and error.
It's a philosophist symbol of some kind, dearie. Never you mind. The graveyard's near the southern ruins. You're certainly welcome to pay our respects, but the bodies tend to attract beasties. Do be careful. I'd hate for anything to happen to you, dearie.
Okay, I guess we have to save the guy. Now, when we know he's in trouble. So far. Zoom. I hope this teleport is outside. What?
Hold on to your hats, children.
I
This
thought that
ride
was...
is about to get ugly.
Why would it?
Gray, here we go! That's one down!
I'll take your confession now.
I like him more when he speaks. Can't see him. Can't see him. Still can't see him.
That's the last of them.
Everything's empty, I assume. Because I looted all. Hey, I can loot everything again. I forgot. I have a bunch of space now. How much is it? 350. Yips. I wish this skill points available message would gone off.
Here they come. Show them how it's done. That's one
Wow,
down.
not even a scratch!
Fuck yeah. What did you expect? You professional, say to me. Going to the cemetery. Professional and very scary.
Here we go!
So as you can see, even on a hard difficulty, this game becomes quite manageable.
Miss Holcomb? Damn! He's hit. Everyone all right?
No. I'm icky. I'm all covered in blood. Oh, fuck. Okay, we were going to the south. Hey, hey, hey. A little update here as well.
Fight on our hands.
I should tinker with this as well. At least a little. This was different. Oh. He's the main person now, because the rest is dead. Okay, we can get back to the city now. That was quick. I have news.
Hello
You're a single
again,
lady
dearie.
now.
What can I get you? Such a pity, isn't it? But I suppose it's an important reminder that one can have too much of a good thing. Even cost tolerine.
Okay. I'm gonna go get that now. You sit tight. Huh. Thank you, dearie.
Velma seem out of sorts to you?
She's always cranky.
Boing.
Ah, the charmer. Welcome back. Drink, chat, or business?
Business.
All of the above? More or less dangerous than a steady supply of alcohol. Give it here. Whew, that hits the spot. Right in the, oh, no, there it is. There it is. Yes. We're in business. Let's go.
That's quick.
Great. Where to? Oh, Hiram? I ain't checked in on that man in an age. He's running the giant radio tower we lovingly call Devil's Peak. We'll be going south and west, mostly along the road till we're past Fallbrook. Out there, there's a western slope that'll lead us through some fun. You like hunting, right? That's fun.
Yeah.
If you're more of a spelunker, Rotting River will take you into the mountain caverns. We can discuss options when we get closer. That said, 3's already a crowd. I don't mind waiting somewhere until you got a spot open.
Long as you've got my back, I'll have yours. Welcome to the Unreliable Crew.
So you keep Monarch safe, huh? That's real honorable work, Miss Nyoka.
Oh, no. Monarch ain't safe, even with me around. I've just got intimate knowledge of its dangers and an abundance of fortitude. Folks hire me because I know what you can shoot and what you ought to run from. That's a mistake you only get to make once.
That's why I decided to take her. And lie. Footstep sounds. Damage to creatures. Showtime then. Guess Parvati got one as well. Okay. Do I lead the way? Do you lead the way?
You ever been off Monarch, Myoka? Before you met the captain, I mean.
Nah, I mostly just drank and hunted. Soon as you stop to dream of other things, that'll be the day something sneaks up and eats you.
Don't fret, I'm watching your back now. Anything tries to eat us, I'll give it a mighty whack on the nose.
Give me
Well,
a
I'll be
second.
damned.
Need to
You watch
load my
back,
vape.
I'll watch yours.
That sounds good. Du-du-du-du-du. How far are we walking? That's not far at all. We can spawn here. Walk a little.
Captain, let's talk. Hey, got a favor to ask you. Figure while we're out here in the wilderness anyhow, we might stop in on an old friend of mine. Preferably before we get to Hiram's. It's on the way, don't worry.
Okay.
You don't seem the type to run off and get yourself killed, and I could use the help. I'll be upfront with you. I hate asking for help. I hate it. Every time I give someone the opportunity to disappoint me, they seem to make it their most immediate goal. But this, what I'm thinking, it's dangerous.
Spit it out.
Nothing we can't handle.
Good save there.
I used to run with a band of hunters. Friends. 6 of us. We were on Monarch when the corporations pulled out, and we helped a lot of people pick up the pieces. I haven't seen 2 of them in years, and the rest I know to be dead. I'd like to gather their effects and bury them all in the same places, like the family we once were. First, we go to Hayes. I buried him a ways from our encampment. I need to pay my respects. I'll show you where he rests. He had a medallion in his effects. That's what I'll bring home to Barry. Then we find my 2 lost trackers and bring them home. A long time ago, we built an encampment in one of Monarch's cave systems. Trouble is, a Mantiqueen showed up and kicked us all out.
I killed
If we can
plenty of
find
those.
Rebecca and Anders, they'll know how to lure her out. Then we kill the bitch and bury everyone's medallions together. Thanks, Cap.
You're welcome. I'm your captain now, after all. Oh. Kinda. Was it this? Okay. Looks like we're walking from here. We can jump here. Bloom, yeah? Yeah. Seems good. Good. And then after I finish with this stream, I have to go to the battlefield and do weeklies again. So it's out of the way.
Nice one. Not even a scratch.
Booyaka, booyaka! Thought I was able to tinker from here. I guess that's not the case anymore. Huh.
Rats. Let's clear this sulfur-sodden fucks out so Hayes can rest in peace.
Where'd go?
Show me your special move, girl. I like it.
I'll fix you right up.
I'll do it like you. I guess we're here.
Hayes was the best self-sacrificing son of a saint I ever met. Halcyon is worse off without him. Now, if we're gonna lure the Manta Queen out, we'll need to find Rebecca and Anders. They took a UDL contract on Terra 2. We never heard from them again. Think it's time I call in a favor with Hiram. If anyone can track them down, it's him. I don't know much about it. It paid well, so they took it. They said they'd be back in a couple of weeks and that maybe we could all use the money to get off Monarch. That was a long time ago. I should have. I really should have. But soon after they left, Hayes and the others died. And to be honest, after him, I stopped trying because it hurt like hell to do so. Thanks. I'm still not convinced I won't come to regret it, but we've started down this path.
You
Might as well
regret
see it
everything eventually.
Maybe it'll stop me screaming at night. Now come on, let's make tracks before Hiram dies of old age.
Boom. And that's 20 points for Mr. G. Mr. Lifted. Yup. Now we're going to the Hiram. Mr. Hiram. Mr. Hiram. I got the bullet for you. If you don't wanna help us, Hiram, we'll shoot you, Hiram. You know it's true. Feels dangerous. In Mansico.
The caves back east are safest.
Isn't it? Nice views, a little exercise and fresh air.
Only if you see it like that, okay.
There.
It is a truck, isn't it? Almost like we don't have work.
Oh shit, sorry. Is this the way? I guess. Judging by all the dead bodies, we're on the right track. Wrong target.
To shreds, you say? Here goes nothing!
You bitch.
That's the last of them.
More dead dudes. Looking, how many did they kill? Ooh, a looty loot. And more. By the looks of it, we're gonna be full pretty soon. You have something on your face. I don't want to say it, but she's black. Okay, now she's African American.
And here we are. Told you we'd make it in one piece. Station ain't too far now.
Hey, you! Get over here! There are marauders up ahead!
They'll never see us.
So were you saying this to me?
Oh no. How the hell did marauders navigate the caverns?
Nice place.
This station's under the protection of the Corporate Compliance Crew. You a marauder? 'Cause me and my sunshine, that's my gun if you were wondering, we don't take kindly to marauders. A coherent enough response, I reckon. Must be true. You're clear, but I would caution you against pressing on ahead. This station's plumb crawling with marauders, you know. I take it you ain't met the other C3s. Me and Sunshine are doing exactly what we've been tasked with. You want more details?
Yeah.
You ought to talk to my crew. They're guarding a small barracks to the southeast, by the edge of the mountain. There is nothing I'd enjoy more, but the C3s play it by the book. Usually. Go petition the boss man. Maybe you can convince him to alter my duties.
Duties.
See that path that runs underneath that giant archway? Follow it on down. There's a little station near the cliff. You'll find the rest of my crew there.
Okay, do we have to? Is that like an optional? Ask Haram for help. Hey, we didn't watch any quests yet. That's not that. Is that where your team is? Ooh. Devil's Peak Caverns. Okay, let's look there. If it's not there. Good. What's up, peeps?
How'd you get up here? Through the caves?
No, I'm a banana. Rolled up.
Good answer. I wasn't looking forward to gut-shotting you. See, the thing is, I'm with the corporate compliance crew. C3, if you will. We're mercs, and our current contract mandates that we annihilate any creatures or persons that emerge from the tunnel.
Allow me to intervene. It's my job to mediate any conflicts of interest regarding C3 and third parties. All right, first things first. To make a decision in this dispute, I'm gonna need to know what your role in your organization is. A lean but efficient corporate structure. I'm impressed. Still, I gotta wonder.
Chocolate time.
What are your intentions regarding Devil's Peak Station? That is why you've wandered out here, I presume. Well, that's all well and good, but the reason you've come is secondary to the arbitration at hand. Our guidelines allow some leeway in identifying threats to our client. Your unorthodox profession makes me think we ought to remove you from the premises permanently. However, the terms of our contract specifically targets marauders, iconoclasts, MSI operatives, and anyone deemed to hobo-like in appearance. As you don't appear to fit any of those categories, I'm afraid I can't quite make a call on you.
Hey, we're not a hobo.
Don't we, as a standing policy, provide an alternative to termination via financial restitution? Addie, our chief financial officer, could confirm, but I'm betting if you're willing to compensate us for our lost time and productivity due to this arbitration, you could pass. I guess we might could. There's something I like about you. Can't put my finger on it, but I feel like I'd rather have you with us than against us.
Good.
All right. Lance, unless you have a final point of contention to make, I'd say he's clear to go.
Nah, I'll sign the clearance form. Just, I must advise you to steer clear of Devil's Peak Station. It's teeming with marauders.
I'm about to go kill them.
Anything else you need? Trying to say we didn't do our job?
Yep.
I'll have you know, our contract was to stop any marauders coming from the caves. Didn't say nothing about the ones taking the mountain path. We'll simply clear them out later, once we've got the go-ahead from Berthold.
Bullshit.
That's right. Berthold Fox is our boss man, founder, president, and CEO. Bertie went down into the caves on a hunt for marauders, give or take, 6 hours ago. He's a hands-on type. Likes to handle the tougher tasks himself. Although, he should have been back. Going on 6 hours now. I'd ask you to check the caves for him, but then we'd have to kill you when you crawl back out.
Okay, I take it back. You're not smart, you stupid.
Space Snow. The contract doesn't target C3s. How do we enforce it otherwise?
A mite cold-blooded, ain't he, Donald?
Done. Use this. Signal's locked to Bertie's tracker. Should lead you right to him. Or his body. Whatever you find. Bring it back to us, okay? Trying to say we didn't do our job? I'll have you know, our contract was to stop any marauders coming from... We'll simply clear... The guy calls himself the information broker. Like he's starring in one of those fancy broadcast productions the station puts out. My guess is, he brokers information.
Don, I don't care if the guy's name is the architect himself, so long as we get paid well and paid on time.
No dispute here.
Okay, no dispute here.
Watch where you're stepping, stranger. You lose a leg, I gotta file the incident report.
You don't sound like you look. But okay. Let's go find your stupid boss. I bet you think you're gonna do this, they're gonna help us clear the marauders out, but probably they're just gonna flee. Looky, looky. I think I can do them.
Score, Cap!
I like Nyoka.
Here I go!
Fuck no. Don't mess with us. I love it here. Don't want to stay though. Not our guy.
Help here so we both don't die.
Why would we? Looting. Don't worry about this.
Look out!
Mega Mancy Queen. She gon' die!
I'll fix you right up! Are you okay? Oh, great.
Beautiful. I love the loot system there. Very nice. Hello, stupid.
That assist was a violation of corporate law if I ever saw one. Since it was to my benefit, and we're largely in lawless lands, I'll look the other way. C3 owes you one, stranger.
I am C3, you
haven't seen
stupid.
Constance, have you? Ah, there's her torso. And that'll be her legs over yonder, never mind. I'm Bertold.
What in the void are you thinking, creeping around a mannequin like that?
At the time, I was thinking, please don't see me, oh law, I don't want to die, nah, nah, nah. Now I'm thinking it was stupid to come in here. Killing marauders and hooligans, as I am handsomely paid to do. Of course, as me and Constance discovered, they ain't the only forms of life inhabiting these caverns. I owe you a debt for saving my neck, stranger, and I mean to pay it. There's a station up the way. It's where my C3s are posted. We can talk more there where it's safe. I'll be on my way, once I've gathered up Constance's parts. Meet me at the camp, and try not to...
Can I fast travel there?
to get shot on approach.
You tell me that, you stupid motherfucker. You were here. No? I was thinking maybe a buddy there as well, but no. Are we taking the wrong path? I'm pretty sure we took the wrong path. Don't mind me. Passing by. Doop de doop doop doo doo doo. Doo 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 doo. Dun, 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 dun. There's the exit. That's the one. Will he run faster if I hide the gun? Oh, really? Maybe it is, but I don't see.
Hey, Mannequin Slayer! Glad you made it in one piece. After all, not everyone's so lucky. Meet my corporate compliance crew. Then check out our weapons locker inside. I reckon you'll find something you like.
Okay.
Then we call it even between us. We were hired to do so, why else? You did get the memo that we're mercenaries? Our client's a bit unorthodox, sure. He calls himself the broker, and prefers the glow of a terminal to flesh and blood interaction. But I can't fault his work ethic. Our current gig's to stop, by means of lethal force, any creatures exiting the caverns, including but not limited to marauders, iconoclasts, and agents operating for the MSI. The corporate model is the oldest and most efficient, not to mention stable structure history has ever shown us. Plus, corporations got certain rights not entailed to individuals. I lead the C3s. Addie covers our payroll and expenditures, Lance handles the human capital, and Donald is our charming public face. Our system works. We've racked up more confirmed kills than any other crew you can hire.
Okay.
You drive a hard bargain, Mannequin Slayer. It don't make much financial sense for C3 to expend resources on any killing beyond the contract stipulations. As the Marauders didn't enter from the caves, the requirements are murky. At the same time, we do want to keep our client alive until the payment's cleared. We recommended the client safeguard himself, so I don't expect that the main doors will be accessible. Find a way to open them, and we'll clear any hostiles on the inside. I'd best radio ahead for Joy and Hudson to prep for us. They'll be at the station entrance, ready with our finest auto mechanicals to assist you. C3s, prepare to move out.
Where is your weapon locker? Nice. What? I didn't mean to do that, but I guess we slept. Well, the better. Feeling refreshed.
There you are. Bossman said you'd be up this way.
Hiram's home.
I slept a bit.
Quick regroup before we shoot up the place?
Just kidding. Guy never sets foot outside.
I wonder how they punch a signal through the gas giant's magnetic field. Can't be easy.
Fox radioed ahead. Said I'm to follow you. Provide whatever support you need. If those bastards start shooting, we'll join in. I gotta warn you, my girl Sunshine here is a tad trigger-happy. Of course, me and her will follow your lead. Just wanted you to know we wouldn't begrudge you of any violent inclinations. Ain't it the same, really? I'd say me and my piece meet each other halfway on the issue. She likes to be used, and I like to put her to good use. As so very often as I can.
Okay.
We can tell friend from foe, mind you, but it's probably best not to walk directly in front of us.
This should be told to every competitive CSGO match you play with randoms.
You're A-okay, stranger. Hear that, Hudson? It's payday.
Let's go. Lovely.
You got it, Captain.
And even lovelier.
I just earned a fun.
I kind of wanted to run away, just run away and do my thing, but I have to loot. So many buddies.
Down they go. I love a good fight.
How did you kill that?
Incoming!
That it?
Hiram must have sealed the door. He spooks easy.
Well, I would have sealed the door as well. A bunch of marauders come in, obviously, to seal the door.
You may not realize this being as you're an outsider, but the blaring alarms indicate the station's on lockdown. Which means you can't ever get to me. So leave already.
Can't? We'll see about that. Nice hit! Nice one!
Nice, they have a machine here and everything. Fucking love this place. Why are you fighting? Wait for me and let me help you. I cannot come before I loot. You should know that. What'd you kill?
Don't mess with us.
You get the bus. Hello, loot. Know you have been waiting for me. Not as big as I expected.
You out there, whoever you are, yes, I can see you. Come here and talk to me. Face the intercom.
Wait. Oh yes, we've been here. Anything else? Where What's up, my dude?
I can't tell if you're brave or simply touched in the head. What in the galaxy are you doing sniffing around my station? Unless you are, in fact, trying to suicide by Marauder?
I came.
And you, Nyoka, what are you doing lugging a stranger into my station?
You could use the socialization, you son of a bitch. Also, he hired me.
To what purpose? I happen to have some significant problems I am dealing with right now. Marauders, running out of purple berry wine 3 days ago, not being able to bloody broadcast. I see why Nyoka tolerates you. Fine, I'll do the talking. By the hand of fate and my own cunning skill, I run this station. The Marauders may have other plans, and since my hired hands have clearly turned idle, it appears I have need of you. As my newest contractor, you may call me the Broker.
Or we can call you Hiram, on account of that's your damn name, and doubly on the account of the Broker being a dumbass alternative.
What? Everyone calls me that, aside from you. Oh, now they'll take action. It's about time, I tell you. I'm up to my neck in Marauders in here, which, by the by, they were supposed to prevent. I barricaded the broadcast center, but I can only hold out for so long. Clear the Marauders out, and I'll pay you double the going rate.
Nice.
They destroy the transmission equipment, and I'll be out of business. The elevator and doors to the second floor are back online. Hurry before I have to lock them down again. Too many, considering I hired a bunch of no-good mercs to keep them out in the first place. Already, they've caused considerable damage to the station's property. If they take down the broadcast equipment, I'll be out of a job, permanently. Aside from the bits I'll be paying you, I trade in secrets, valuable ones for my vocation. I'm sure you can come up with something you might like to ask me about in person once I'm safe.
Okay. Are we going the right way? Where is the fucking elevator? Is this? What's this? Oh, nice. I like more loot. More loot is good. Did we find there? Is it another? Oh shit. This will take some time cleaning that. Later is.
Hey, elevators to your right. Get ready. C3's entering through the main doors as we speak.
Do I have a lot of junk? Sell it. Let's do this. You ready, girls? With your... $204. You kidding me? I was updating this piece of junk so long. And now you give me this saying it's 204? Rough. And she likes this. This one. This one. 9. Yes. No, give me back the blood. Where was it now? Now I've lost it. And you cannot sort it while in this menu, that's so stupid. Please give her some better damage.
Light him on fire, ladies and gents!
I will light you on fire, dumb bitch.
Ammo. Time to collect the company ammo. Something's not right.
Huh. That's not even fun. They killed everyone. Let's just loot.
Here they come!
How did you appear here? You come from? So much loot. I love this place.
That's the last of them, I think.
Did we clear the crew as well? That's what I'm thinking of. I mean, the good guys that shot them all. I hope they went up. What's this? Safe area? Nope. No summits. No, not going anywhere yet. We haven't finished the lootings. We just finished the first floor only. Oh. How did he die? That bloody marauder got him. Eddie? I hope I didn't kill them.
Marauder free at last. I'll get the door. You'll hurry on it.
Absolutely ignored the guy and to show him dominance by looting his house in front of him. I sure like your shit. What's here? Ooh, my battery is going down, but there is nobody in the chat. So it's okay. It's okay. Okay, we talk now.
Never thought I'd be ecstatic at having the walls painted in blood, but seeing as it's not mine, I'd say this calls for a celebration.
Yeah.
My compliments on your improvised utilization of the fire suppressant system. I would expect nothing less from one of Nyoka's associates.
As usual, I'll take that as a compliment.
Of course. And you got me my money's worth out of the C3s. I ought to have simply dealt with you in the first place. Oh no, my business is in trade, not owing others the burden of a favor. This ought to square our debt. One hefty payment for a highly valued service rendered. But, I admit, I do wonder why Nyoka has brought you to me.
I have some
Allow
special
me to pose
plans.
my question in another manner. Why, in the nebula, are you here? If you insist. As I was telling you before, I am the premier broker for all of Monarch. Phineas must have sent you. He's the only one insane enough to send someone to Monarch to rush me. I knew it was only a matter of time before he came a-knocking. Look, I might be late, but I fulfill my contracts, always.
Oh, you do you? I have lost track of the number of beers you owe me for chasing Raptidons off your stoop.
Are you fibbing? Be honest.
I take offense to that. Look, okay. Just, it might take me a while this time.
And why?
I am awaiting but a single incoming transmission containing the information we desire. But MSI and the Iconoclasts are clogging the airwaves from Stellar Bay and Amber Heights. In their war against each other, they're scrambling each other's outgoing transmissions. Luckily, however, MSI has now gone silent. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
No.
A pity. Seems I have some information on a rogue agent to hunt down. Still, we need to get the Iconoclasts off the airwaves. I will leave the means of that particular end under your discretion. The bandwidth! There's too much blasted background noise. Nothing gets through but their local broadcasts. Which of course has inadvertently affected the incoming port and my livelihood.
Brilliant.
No, they're jamming the limited frequencies we have at our disposal. Nothing extraplanetary can get in or out until the frequency pollution thins out. The safest bet is to convince Graham and his Iconoclast to stop transmitting on their end. You do that, I'll be here, waiting on the receiving end.
Okay.
Luck be with you. I have a feeling you'll be needing a pinch of it, plus a vat of patience.
Obviously.
Oh, great. I love doing pro bono work for friends.
Hey, we cleared your station,
Aw,
so...
You called us friends. I'd normally entertain your self-aggrandizing delusions, but this time it's important.
Important to you is not the same as important to me. Although I
This
do
time it
recognize
is.
that you may have earned some goodwill during your months laboring for me. Tug on my heartstrings, why don't you? Look, I'll do what I can, all right?
Rebecca Hodges and Anders Wadsworth. They took a UDL contract back when Monarch went to shit, and I need to find them. I believe them to be on Terra 2.
If UDL hired 2 hunters back then, it would have been for creature clearing purposes round one of their Spacer's Choice outposts. These are the coordinates for the outpost under the last UDL contract. Now scram. And, good luck.
Wasn't that hard, was it?
Is that a trick question? Because to answer it, you'd need to pay me. Of course, I could offer you a vastly more interesting bit of data instead. Try me. Ask me anything you'd like. I'll even offer it for free. We'll call it an exchange for your help with the broadcasts. Ask me what you will. What? No. Why would I go out of my way to intercept messages from Earth? There's no market for them. No buyer means it's not worth my time. Now, if you wanted me to intercept a certain one, that might be worth it for the right price. There are so many members. Do specify. If you try to cite me on this, I will deny. Do you understand? What I am about to reveal is the sort of information that gets a body disappeared. MSI's ownership of Monarch is technically legal, but it would give MSI too much power on the board to grant them such status. Exactly. But you didn't hear so much as a whisper of such from me.
Of course not.
Luckily for you, I am a veritable font of information. They are a curious lot. Insufferable. And short-sighted, too. What else do you wish to know?
How did you got such a shitty protection? Such a resourceful broker?
Sanjar's not actually at fault for his past performance reviews, but he can keep hunting for loopholes to get back on the board for the next century. He'll never be reinstated.
We'll see.
Not in his lifetime.
We'll see.
For Nebula's sake, even with the loophole I gave him, he's only in charge of MSI because every other exec died during the massacre at Amber Heights.
You gave him?
I gave Sanjar and Graham legal information that would allow MSI to own Terra 1 once the other corporations had abandoned the planet. The execs had their concerns, but before the matter could be resolved, pirates raided their homes in the night. Some say Graham suffers from nightmares that leave him sweat-drenched and screaming. I would assume it stems from the friends and family he lost in Amber Heights all those years ago. You mean between MSI, the Iconoclasts, and myself? I bet neither of those megalomaniacs told you I was the true mastermind behind Monarch. Back when the colony was still Terra 1 and corporations were abandoning us left and right, I'm the one who approached Sanjar and Graham with the means to our salvation. I offered them a legal way to take control of the planet. If MSI were the only corporation here, they could claim sole ownership. Precisely. The other corporations were fleeing because of the hazard clause declaring Terra 1 uninhabitable.
I'm not sure.
But MSI had lagged behind, giving Sanjar and
Probably.
Graham an
That's what I'm expecting.
Take over MSI, stay here while the other corps left, take over the planet. Precisely. Without me, they never would have done more than play Revolution in hushed whispers over scuzzy kale ales in the tavern. Thus, the bargain was struck. They could run MSI while I would operate Devil's Peak Station. Unfortunately, relations have soured over time. Competing ideologies. Graham believes Sanjar has become corrupted by the corporate lifestyle, that he is now similar to the original corporate executives they saw reform. And Sanjar has learned the hard way that Graham is quite morally gray.
He is he?
Luckily for you, I am a veritable font of information. Not much, admittedly.
Shame.
Phineas has been in hiding for the past 35 years. He got in touch with Nyoka first, who I use as a physical go-between. The rest is history. As far as what's between us, I mean. Outside of that, well, that's a Raptidon of another color. I do know this much. There is a sharper side to the good scientist than you'd expect. If allegations are to be believed, the experiments he conducts for the greater good are in fact treasonous and for self-gain. I am not convinced as to the validity of these allegations, considering the source, but I am also not unconvinced either.
Neither am I. Okay.
Luckily for you, I am a veritable font of information.
I guess that's it.
How low you seemingly regard my trade. I may have a secret for you. For the right exchange.
Nope.
Be a doll and shoot any marauders you spot on the way down.
Alright. Okay, where we going? Just an elevator goes down. You came in the right time. I have 10% battery left on my phone screen. So, you asked me in the right moment. Aw, such shame you guys died.
Boss man got himself dead? Never thought I'd see the day. Now who's to call the shots?
I'll call the shots in your head.
Boss man snuffed it, huh? This mean my pending promotions on ice?
So tragic. And we're going where exactly? Amber Heights.
I ought to mention, the Iconoclasts are loyal folk. Treat them right, they'll do the same. Turn on them, they'll open fire without a second thought.
Well, I'm planning to talk to
Everybody here
them.
looks wore out. Is it just me?
It ain't right. How many good folk we gonna lose to our missions?
A Manta Queen.
Yeah. We felled it, mind. But we lost 2 runners and 5 gun hands.
Oh.
A total failure, then. So much for the ruins.
And hell only knows where the Van Oys are. They never showed.
I'm sure they're... let's talk later. It seems we have company.
No, continue. I'll just eavesdrop.
A stranger comes to our home. If you're looking for a path to walk, you've found one. If you're looking for a teacher, I am one. Welcome to the Iconoclasts. The truth that I have come to learn and embrace since shedding the corporate yoke. Out here, we survive by the sheer strength of our spirit. We have no need for the endless rules and red tape of a corporate structure.
We do seem to burn through endless ammunition and medical tape, though.
Yes, well, such is life. Our descendants will enjoy safety and luxury, but our generation is the foundation on which that future is built. Now, why have you come?
Let's talk some
Awakening
more
is available
first,
to all
then
whose
ask him about
minds
the
are
main
ready to
bit.
accept it. What would you like to know? The Eternal. We are all part of the consciousness of the cosmos. Each of us plays a tiny role in the universe's continual journey toward understanding itself. You
Okay.
and I, and the rats and the mantis swarms. Divinity is in us all, and the Eternal is that divinity. Everyone, regardless of ability to believe, is another facet of the universe contemplating its own existence. The point of no return. When your mind fully opens to the eternal truth, every philosophist experiences it along the path to enlightenment. For many, it is the first brush with the cold of death, when they realize that all of their lives have boiled down into the single truth of that moment. Mine was witnessing my friend and colleague transform into the very evil we sought to combat. Now he runs MSI just like the overlords before him. I suppose that's one way to look at it. Another is that misfortune often brings opportunity. I found my path through the tragedies of my past. Not in the sense of a single entity, fashioning the universe as a whittler fashions a flute. The universe came into being over time, organically, naturally, and without purpose. In that sense, I suppose you could say that, in the interest of finding its purpose, the universe itself created all living things.
One way to look at it.
Questions like these are distractions. It doesn't matter whether an entity sparked the universe or not. Only by pursuing the eternal truth will we find these and other answers.
Never mind then.
The iconoclasts are free folk. We live under our rules, motivated by our own beliefs, all petals on the same flower of enlightenment. Meanwhile, the board strangles the will of its workers. It is the penultimate exercise of a poisoned society where people are enslaved by a corporate ladder. We seek to replace their way of life with ours. Philosophism is the key to unlocking their shackles.
Maybe. Maybe not.
This is not anarchy. Society requires structure, Captain. It is just that the board's structure is killing the colony. Ours will not.
How do you know? Why are you so sure?
I'm sorry. As long as it's been, I'd still rather not speak of it. That was a painful day for us all.
Hey?
It's fine. Perhaps someday I'll be strong enough to recall that tragedy, but today is not that day. Why have you come? All right.
I got a bit distracted there by the phone.
Why have you come? Stop. No. Spreading the truth is the only way to combat the board's poisonous campaign of propaganda against their people.
Not for long.
They can't be everywhere at once. Surely there are radios that still catch our message here and there. Surely?
Yeah.
Excuse me. I'm from Edgewater on Terra 2. If you'll pardon my saying, nobody I know's ever heard of you.
All the more reason to double down on our efforts.
Graham, we should be focusing on survival anyway. Food, ammo, and medicine. Maybe now's the time to pivot.
Pivot, huh? If radio isn't working, we might try another way. It seems the captain's timing is more than just serendipitous. It must be fate. I've had my sights on an old printing press for some time. The board uses magazines and advertisements to subtly focus the colony's attention. We will use their tricks against them.
Wait, that's not what I meant.
Help me clear out and repair the press, and I will have no need for that rust bucket of a radio tower. Citizens of Halcyon are glued to their periodicals. They obsess over tossball and fashion, and the board uses these obsessions to control them. Even I find myself occasionally distracted by their positively shameful quality of editing and unacceptable disregard for grammatical structure. My literary prowess will hook them, and the eternal truth will reel them in. Listen to me. I'm starting to sound like one of Sanjar's fishermen.
Okay.
I may have worked in the presses once, but the bitterness of being slave to their abhorrent rules has long since vanished. All right, almost vanished. Can you believe they don't put a comma after the final item in a series? Bastards.
Okay, you're one of those.
Yes, my apologies. Will you help take the printing press? Wonderful. I requisitioned replacement rollers for it some time ago. Huxley should have delivered them yesterday. Speaking of which, where is Huxley?
You bought rollers? You haven't even cleared the wraps out yet. What are you doing wasting bits on... Forget it. Huxley's still recovering. She won't be up for a run for a while yet.
It seems we're out a runner. If you intend to help our cause, I'll ask you to meet our MSI supplier in her stead. One of our sympathizers, a woman named Carlotta, periodically buys goods on our behalf from Stellar Bay's store. Stellar Bay has caught on, but they remain friendly, though the goods now come at a considerable markup. She meets us in the ruins of Bayside Terrace. From our compound, follow the road north.
So you're her mysterious savior. She sings your praises.
That girl and her songs, so eager to learn, so bright-eyed, so tone-deaf.
Okay.
Wonderful. While you're at it, I wonder if Carlotta still has those high-capacity cartridges? Grab a few, will you? There should be some funds left over from the last shipment. We can use them to copy and modify radio serials. Yes, not just magazines, but their precious dramas.
Unbelievable. I hope I don't have to tell you this, but if there is extra money, would you mind buying, I don't know, food and medicine?
Yeah, that sounds
Graham,
more
if you
important.
need me, I'll be in triage.
Okay. Wow, that's a lot. Cannot take anything. Alright. I think we're gonna make a pause here, because I need a break. And this is where we'll go. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace!